Hello everybody, Flick here. It's time for yet another Let's Look At, and today we're taking a look at Jydge. It's spelled J-Y-D-G-E, but it is pronounced Jydge, and it's by 10 Tons Limited, and this is their second game that I believe I've covered in the series, the first one being Neon Chrome, which was another kind of top-down, roguelike-ish cyber warfare game. It was quite a while ago, I think it was 2015, might have been 2016, but early on that came out. Either way, this is their new game, Jydge. It's a little similar to what they were doing in Neon Chrome, with a little bit of kind of Judge Dredd parody thrown in. It is also a sort of roguelike, you can customise yourself. It's also got a kind of Hotline Miami vibe. Let's jump into my game in progress. So I have finished the entirety of Act 1, and I've started doing the harder version of Act 1. It's broken into 3 acts plus a finale, I believe. No, sorry, 4 acts. Well, I guess if you count the 4th act as the finale, what I said was correct, but to be clear, there's 4 acts, but when you finish the first run through of an act, you unlock the harder variants of the same levels. The harder variants feature different hostage placement, more enemies, different criteria to get medals. Medals are kind of like these gold pips. Now, it took me a little while to get around to playing this, so I've actually had a chance to kind of see reception to it on Steam, and one of the main complaints of any negative reviews that I looked at were that people didn't like being forced to come back to earn medals. Not even just the medals they may have missed, but medals as in having to do the harder versions, otherwise you'll never unlock the later missions. Like for instance, this mission of Act 2 requires 15 medals. I think I'm close to that though, yeah I'm at 13. So as long as I do the Judgment Day, if that is an opening mission, then that's fine, but if it's not, then I have to come back and do one of these previous missions, just a harder version. So people don't like the stringent restrictions on unlocking more progress. The number of medals you have also relates to your upgrades, and also your gun, called your gavel, because the whole thing is a Judge thing. So anyway, you have your hit points, you have your melee focus damage. I only recently remembered there was a melee attack, which is a little embarrassing. There's how many civilians I've saved and how many have accidentally died. There's collectibles that I haven't found. And so far I have 2 equip slots opened up, and I can get the next one at $15,000, and I've got 6,000 right now. So if we look at cyberware, you unlock more based on the number of medals that you have, but then you also have to buy the unlock. So for instance, this one is 150% more health. This one pulls the camera way back to something more similar, if I'm remembering correctly, to the camera that Neon Chrome had. And there's a lot of them. It goes up to 138. I assume that might be perfecting the game. I am aiming to unlock this 3rd slot, but the ones I have right now are if I'm near an enemy, I shoot out little electrical beams that do a little bit of damage. And I have Liam the laser drone, which is just like a buddy that shoots things for me. If we look at my gavel, I've got a few things unlocked. I'm using heavy laser right now, which is high damage, but you have to aim a little bit. They do ricochet though. And heavy rockets is my alternative. And I'm using citizen safe ammo so my bullets don't kill civvies, because usually if I lose a mission, it's because I've accidentally killed a civilian. And I could also, if I wick it a little bit, unlock a 2nd mod slot. And the way you unlock weapon mods is the same. You get up to a total amount of medals, and you have to spend a total amount of money. For instance, this increases fire rate by 20%. This gives you lifesteal, basically. So we'll do a normal version of a mission first. So let's do bank robbery normal version. So a normal version is just essentially kill all the enemies. And we'll jump in here. Oh no, it's kill Mr. Pink and Mr. Black. Most of our dogs reference. So this is us, moving with the mouse, or rather I'm aiming with the mouse, moving with WSD. I think space was melee attack. Yep, left click is my primary fire, right click is your secondary, in my case missiles, which are down there in the bottom left. R reload. And you're kind of left to do what you like. You need a red key if I want to go in the front door. You don't need to kill everyone on this mission, incidentally. You could just try and sneak your way to the big bads and kill them. There's the red key in there. These green things are containers. It will give us some money to buy upgrades. And even if you lose a mission, the money you earn is saved. So there's a guy in here, there's a guy here. He is now destroyed. He is now destroyed. I missed, but luckily my electrical got him. I did, however, alert another guard. Oh, here he comes. I missed slightly. Oh, I didn't realise this could destroy thin walls. So, the reason I did that was to get to these crates to confiscate. I just realised I said that wrong. Some money. No, your little drone has health, and it will die, and does not come back if it dies on a mission. And you obviously have health as well. I've never found it an issue, me losing health, outside of fighting a big boss. Other than that, usually, as I said, it's because... Boom. It's because I accidentally let a civvy die. You must be able to buy a hacking upgrade, because I've noticed these hack things appearing much more often now. All enemies down. So I've achieved... I believe I achieved all 3 medals, because the 3 medals were kill the big bads, kill all the miscellaneous enemies, and not get hit. So I've actually done it, so we can go out. But then what we can do is try the harder version of the mission that I've not seen yet, and it will have different criteria. It's a bit like, you know, upgrading the difficulty on GoldenEye gave you harder objectives. So we did indeed do it. We got ourselves almost 1500, and we unlocked... Oh! There's the hacking tool. So we could unlock the hacking tool. I could replace something I'm equipped with right now with it, but I think I'd rather wait until I have the spare slot. It's pretty cheap to actually buy. But yeah, I'm going to hold off on that for now. Let's go back to the bank mission. The hardcore version. Eliminate the targets, exit in 20 seconds, and rescue the civilians. So there's actually civvies on the map this time, and it looks like there's 3 big bads. Okay, so this is also a complaint I saw in a lot of negative reviews for Jydge on Steam. And I will be linking the Steam store page below as always. Pardon me. A lot of the missions have very, very strict speed markers. So 20 seconds, that's not a lot of time. And it's often less than 30 seconds to do a mission. You have to do it immaculately. And I'm not just talking about these objectives showing up on hardcore, incidentally. They show up on normal difficulty as well. And again, keep in mind, if you want to unlock more missions, you can't really ignore hardcore versions of missions. You have to do them. So chances are there will be a lot more enemies. So there's 2 surrounds in there. There's a different type of key now. The music is getting a little louder. I think it's probably fine on your end, though. Who did that? Who did that? I did that, that's who. I'm going to take the same route, but can you see how hard it would be to do this in 20 seconds? The music is good, by the way. I wasn't complaining that it got loud because I thought it was bad. It's just I want myself to be heard, obviously. Oh, my poor little drone. Eventually you run into enemies that have like rocket launchers and stuff that are much harder to deal with. Get out of here, get out of here. All the voice... Yeah, just break through the wall. All the voice work in the game is done via text-to-speech for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but it is. So all the cutscenes are just like text-to-speech. Did you just kill my drone? I think you did. Seems like they might be doing a bit more damage. Alright, so was he guarding... It's fine, get out of here. Get out of here. So this time the door is closed, so we actually did need that other key. And one more rocket. Goodbye. It's a lot more stuff to confiscate too. So we didn't do the objective to do the mission in 20 seconds, obviously. But that was a lot of money though. Is there enemies up there? I don't think so, but I'm going to go have a look anyway, because why not? We're already too slow. Just going to avoid getting shot is all. Is this something I can interact with? Nope, it's an advertisement. Hello civilians, I'm just doing my job. Alright, let's get out of here. Sentence executed. We got a lot of money. We did the objectives that mattered, in my opinion. Yeah, you get a lot more money for the hardcore. Stun grenades. A grenade which stuns enemies for a short period. Okay. Weapon mods. Sandman. Extra shots. Each shot has a 15% chance to stun. It's pretty good. Your non-shotgun lead projectiles pierce through walls. Doesn't affect the laser, plasma, or ion. So we unlocked a lot of stuff. And I believe we unlocked the first... Yeah, there we go. Shift from Hell, the first mission of Act 2. And it's just the normal mode version of it. But, again, if you want to keep on upgrading stuff, you've got to go back and you've got to do the harder versions. I don't think you need to literally perfect everything, like to get every single objective. But easing up on how many medals are required for progress. Not even upgrades, just progress. would probably go a long way to alleviate people's concerns. Anyway, let's try Shift from Hell, the first act of Act 2. I might actually, let's replay the intro cutscene to Act 2, and then we'll do Shift from Hell. I don't intend to spoil too much. We might quickly after that try another hard version of a previous level, because there's not that many levels in the game, which is also probably why each of them doubles up as 2 separate missions. But anyway, let's should replay the intro. Channel Neon, which is done in the same font as Neon Chrome.
Special report. The city of Edinburgh is getting safer as the controversial Jydge initiative keeps rolling out more units to the streets. Dubbed as the Crime Reaper, the Jydge is being praised as the new efficient form of law and order. More people are applying for the Edinburgh citizenship, as the city is indeed turning out to be the promised urban paradise. This was Channel Neon, your trusted source of news.
Okay, hopefully that was loud enough. So it isn't usually just a spinning logo, incidentally. Alright, so Shift from Hell. Let's have a look at what this involves. Survive through the shift in a very bad neighbourhood. It's a horde mode mission by the sounds of it. Survive 50 seconds, don't take any damage, loot all containers. Interesting. So I should also point out the game has local co-op. Sadly it is only local, but that's another feature. And the asking price is a little on the high side for indie games in my opinion, but it is kind of like the new standard £10.99, which I would believe would put it at $15, but check out your regional equivalent. From what I've played so far, I think that is a little on the high side as an asking price. I don't think the game does anything especially bad. It's also, I remember having more positive things to say about Neon Chrome. I kind of liked what it was trying to do better, but then again I am also much more into stereotypical roguelikes. That was a lot of enemies at once. That's a grenade, little friend, don't go near that. Also probably don't want to back myself into a corner. Yeah, I got hit. My little drone did not last very long. Again though, the music is really good. Maybe just picking up money. So I only have 1 rocket? No, I have no rockets left, never mind. And there's a civvy? You've got to get out here, man. Just tell me to get back to the car. Oh, it did! I can leave! No! I died when it was time to leave! That's okay, we can do it. Retry. Toe to toe. I didn't realise it was actually saying the track that was playing either. Definitely didn't get all the containers because I got swamped before I could. Can I not break this? Usually you can. The shotgun guys are much harder to dodge. Not impossible, just hard. Oh, I got touched again. Did I already get that? Oh, I must have counted. Don't mind me just returning to my car because time's almost up. With all your money. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. I don't think I got all the containers though. Goodbye. That was a rough neighborhood. Yeah, I didn't. So I only got 1 medal there, but obviously isn't that great. Cyberware, Riot Shield. A Riot Shield that blocks all frontal damage up to 200% health or 200 health before breaking. Yeah, so I'm still 3 medals shy of unlocking the next mission, but we also have the hard version of this one, which is survive 60, use only melee, or collect evidence. Let's try the harder version of it. The evidence was shown on the map there, so it's kind of like left, up, right, and then 2 below, I believe. But yeah, the poor little drone just does not last in this mission very well, does he? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't mind me just hiding in this toilet. Ooh, they do a lot more damage. My plan to get out has failed. I was hoping to get out the door up there, but I can't. Let's try again, and I'll just try and get survival this time as opposed to getting the evidence, because I don't think I can with my current loadout. think the enemies do always spawn at the same place. Yeah, the drone goes down first wave. That's no good to me. Oh, I killed myself. Let's try again. The rockets, I need to find something better than the rockets. Because you don't get enough of them, unfortunately. Imagine doing this with just melee. I also kind of wish I could shoot around this. I got stuck against the bench. Well, I don't think I can do this with my current build. So let's continue to map. We actually earned 0 there. Right, well, we're not doing shift from hell. I don't know if I want to show off a harder version of an existing map. I understand, like people said, the further you get in, the more annoyed you'll be by the middle mechanic. I can understand that. That would be much better for the mission, for instance, so we could equip that. So basically we've got 200 ablative health, so we have 280. That would obviously help with that mission in particular. We don't have enough left over to unlock another mod. Do I have anything else here? I could get a shock orb, or I could get stun grenades. They each all have 3 uses. Oh, that is the thing though, you can upgrade them. Oh, it's just damage. I thought it was maybe capacity, but no. Maybe there's a passive you can equip to get more capacity. There's a lot of weapon types, but I've been upgrading the heavy laser so it does even more damage. But there's like shotgun I've tried, plasma I've tried, and then there's a bunch more. I think that'll probably do it actually for the look at Jydge. It doesn't do anything egregiously bad. It's also not particularly standoutish in my opinion. I think the criticisms levied against it are fair. If you don't want to repetitiously do the same levels over and over, it probably won't be for you. But you can go check out reviews of people who've played it for longer than me, as well as, you know, just check out the negative and positive opinions on it. And pick it up for yourself if you're interested, and or have a friend to play with. This has been a look at Jydge by 10 Tons Limited. The link will be below if you're interested in more. Thanks for watching, and ta-ta for now.